Alright, so here today I wanted to really talk about this just to make sure you are aware of this information because yes, we're kicking into the game. We've already had a few weeks to have fun with the game. We already, got more and more confirmations. I do want to make it clear that we still don't know where this game is going to run to in the aspect of character launches and whatnot. Right now we're speculating is one character per season or more. We don't know. It's simply put. Again, all we know is that Endeavor's popping up in Season 2. We kind of have that information. That's kind of true. But what happens after that? What goes on beyond that? So much stuff that we don't know. And again, we don't know what changes and things go on like that. So remember this at the end of the day. Again, not all the confirmations are here, but we have most of them that I can share with you. Hopefully you're ready for this one here today. Like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into it and let's break it down. So remember, first thing I want to share with you, this was posted on the dev blog. The dev blog says this. Again, stick with me. I want to make sure I get your opinion also because I personally, after talking to a lot of people, we all came up with different ideas of how to interpret this. So let me know how you interpret this and the way that you think this is running. Here we go. New characters will be added here in the future with a maximum of 4 characters available through the rolls, correct? They're talking about in the system, the gacha system, correct? And clearly you see what they're saying. New characters will be added here in the future with a maximum of 4 characters available through rolls. Simple. Here's the second screenshot, the second part of the article. They say this at the very bottom. Read the bottom part. The number of characters available through rolls is limited to 4 maximum. So characters taking out of rolls will be available with character tickets in the future. Again, their plan is to have 4 characters at that maximum point to be in the roll system so you have a reason to roll. Now, when they reach 4, because clearly they're only at 3 right now. They only have 3 characters in the roll system, which again, remember, Ida doesn't count. Yes, Ida's on the roll right now. He doesn't count. Neither does Kendo, because they can get picked on a character ticket, right? Now, what they say here clearly is they want 4 characters at a maximum. So if they add Aizawa, which he is the only character launching, when they launch Aizawa, that means you have 4 characters on the ticket, right? So it's a maximum of 4. Now in Season 2, when they launch their next character, what's going to happen? Because we only speculate that one character, or all that we know of right now is one character is launching with Season 2. That means that they're only going to take off one character at that point, remaining the 4 on there. Or are they going to swap in, like they take off the other 3 and Aizawa remains on there and then Endeavor pops up? But then it's only removing one character because Endeavor's now there. So it's Endeavor plus Aizawa. Now let's say Momo and Kirishima. We're only going to remove Vine. So now Vine's out. Now 30 days from that point, we add a new character. Let's say that character's Mirio now. Then we remove Momo. Like, what's going to happen? That's a very bad system if it's like you're waiting 45 plus days for one character to get off onto a character ticket. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how they're going to play it. I do hope it's simply like this. When Aizawa releases, these 3 characters get removed. But it's such a weird thing to say the text that it's only a maximum of 4 characters on there. Like, do they mean 4 characters because we're going to take Tenya Ida, Kaminari, and add Kaminari to there? So it's 4 characters on the roll at one time. But they are already for a character ticket. The way that they're saying in the second part is saying that the character ticket for these characters will already be there also. It's again very mixed, so I don't know what they're trying to say here or what they're trying to specify. If you want to break it down in a simple way, let me know. I'm more than happy to take it. But again, the way that I see it purely, and the way that, again, this might be me being negative, is just they mean when Aizawa releases. That's now 4 characters on the ticket. After that, we're going to add Endeavor. Now that's 5, so it can't happen. It's only a maximum of 4. We're going to take away Momo, throw Momo off onto the character ticket, and by that process, it'll take you forever to see characters pop off this banner, which again is bad, right? But let's say if it's the case where Aizawa season, or let's say Endeavor season, he launches with 2 characters, Endeavor and Mirio, and then on the side, Toga. Or not Toga, we already have Toga in the game. What the hell? Jiro. Boom. 3 characters. It takes the other 3 characters, leaves Aizawa on, and then boom, it goes that way, right? So who knows how they're going to do it. That could work too. That could make sense, but if it's 1 character per time, remember, it's going to take you a very long time to see character tickets actually be used properly. Clearly, the new banner launched. You saw it in game? Yes, it's there. We have the new banner. For some reason, the old banner still exists in my game, but the new banner launched officially. If you clearly see, the pity has been wiped. Your pity is gone. Remember that. It told us earlier. People just didn't want to believe it. But yes, they've already shown us and they've already told us you cannot keep the pity. Pity does not transfer. So that's another point. We'll get back to that in a second here. But again, clearly, as you see with this banner now launched, the characters are still in the drop rate. If you look over here, you have Kirishima, you have Yarozu, and you have Vine, right? All 3 characters exist over there. Hop over to the menu, hit change character, try to go and unlock these characters. They still, at this moment in time, are not unlockable via the hero ticket. Has to say unlock right there. It doesn't, which means there's your confirmation. When are we going to get these characters added to the character ticket? clearly it says when it's reached a maximum of 4, I'm guessing. So maybe when Aizawa releases, maybe they take off the 3 characters, put them on the hero ticket, or when Aizawa launches, you have the characters still there, and until Endeavor launches, which is a while away by the way, that is the end of November, then maybe you get the other 3 characters, or just 1, right? Many ways to interpret this, so I don't know which way they're running with it. Right now, what I can confirm for you is a new banner kicked up, so let's say that Aizawa, you don't pity the character, and you can't pick him, and you don't pull him. How do you get him post that? You'll have to wait till someday when they add him to the character ticket, which again, at this moment in time, we just don't know when. It could be a very long time. Clearly, we've already waited like 14 days for this character to pop up here. These 3 characters, they haven't. So again, it's not a 14-day time frame. It could be a 28-day time frame, right? But what happens? What happens in the season 2? Is Endeavor the only character? Is there no mid-season character? Again, a lot of information left unanswered and a lot of information also flowing in that just right now seems very weird. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but clearly as you see it, right now, at this moment in time, Momo, the other 2 characters are not unlockable via ticket. Your pity does not transfer. So remember, you have to stay safe with those hero tickets. You gotta make sure that every time you have at least 2,000 pulls, then you maybe decide to pull. Because again, if you're not pulling any of the characters, you wasted, let's say 1,500 tickets. Those tickets will not transfer into points. They're gone after the banner ends. So what happens to you? Then you just wasted those tickets theoretically, when if you waited maybe a month more, or not even a month more, let's say 3 weeks, because again, with the login, it does give you a lot of tickets, 10 a day, which is a lot in comparison. Then the dailies and the weekly system, and if they have a login kicked up also, and other events, you're getting a decent amount of stuff. So remember, if you waited 2 weeks instead, you would have been able to pick a character. So the way that I'm going to play this game, and this is why I'm shifting to the second part of the video, is that yes, probably the best way to summon is to run with the idea of making it for a pity and summoning while that pity is active. It means you'll have to save till a character releases. Let's say that yes, if you waited from day 1 all the way to the day Aizawa releases, there was a very high, very high likely chance that you have enough to pity him. Because again, with all the launch freebies, all the compensations, all the gifts, all the login bonuses and everything, just doing weeklies and dailies and the battle pass system, you would have had enough to pity. Correct? Now let's say you wait until Endeavor and you pull on that day and Aizawa's on the rate up and 2 other characters on the rate up. That's 4 characters on rate up at one time. Remember, you have a chance to obtain all those characters at the same time and still pity a character. Correct? So again, there's so much unanswered information at this moment in time, but yes, there's a lot of systems that we can kind of work with if we wait a little bit to summon, and then we get more of a chance, just like any gacha game, right? Again, this is a full-blown Battle Royale console, beautiful game, but they're also with current systems that are gacha systems. So if you're a player who played gacha games and know this pity system and what to expect from it, you can kind of milk it in a way to win, per se, right? Last but not least, they also left this message in our inventory, or in our inbox rather, and they say this: new characters can be acquired in 3 ways. Through a special license, rolls, and character tickets. Details will be continued to be posted on the producer's blog and the official MHA UR account, so please check them for more information. In-game transitions that players find difficult to use are currently being addressed. We thank you for your patience and hope you continue to play and enjoy My Hero Ultra Rumble. Again, kind of a weird notification to put out there, because I thought that players were already content and they already understand what the systems were. I later checked it. A lot of players are still venting frustrations about the current gacha system and hoping that when they do, put out character tickets and whatnot, and how they do the character banner rate ups and whatever, they do hope there's a much better system than currently is. So remember, if players are currently venting their frustrations, we could see some changes. They also say this at the end of the dev blog, which confirms also what we thought. They say this: we have designed the rewards based on playtime and other factors, but since we plan to continue supporting this title, we hope to update it accordingly to everyone's playstyles and feedback. We will continue to respond to your comments and questions on this blog, so please come back and check them. Again, they're saying that they're more than happy to listen and see what they're going to do about it. Right now, they put this message in there, so who knows if they plan to update us or give us an idea of how things are going to play out in the game and how they plan to release future characters and whatnot. Again, I told you, a lot of unanswered questions, but yes, we have all those basics that I laid out for you. We know those things are confirmations. Again, if you play the game properly in the way of you save your currency, you save your summons till you hit a pity, and then you summon it one time, if 4 characters aren't on rate up at that point, you have a very good chance in that rate up to pull potentially 2 out of the 4 characters and pity the 3rd one, or pull 3 out of the 4 and then pity the 4th one, getting all 4 characters at one time. Those are good systems in the game, while you also have that character ticket. Whenever the next character gets added in, you just go and use that ticket on that character and then play the same way. There are many ways to do this. So again, realize that now, right? right? Also, the thing is, just keep summoning, keep getting hero tickets, wait, or rather hero, selector tickets, right, character tickets, and then use those tickets whenever the character gets added. You can play it that way. That's also perfectly safe. Remember, all these things exist, so keep playing, keep having fun. Just want to make sure that's mentioned here. Again, yes, through everything we've seen, I don't know what they mean by the maximum of 4 characters. We'll find out in the future, but for now, that's been it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's been it from me. Take care, and yeah.